Okay, I'm back. Alright. Let's continue with this process. So, now before I try to use GIMP and fail horribly, or spend way too much time trying to figure it out, I'm gonna first, um, first I'm gonna try doing it in Paint to see just how ugly the resizing will end up. So, as usual, we have this. So I'm gonna try it on here first. So, if I just Now, I don't know exactly where this ends. I think it's probably here. So I'm just gonna copy it. And Control V, paste it. So pretty much, it's pretty much a enlargement process. Enlargement, yeah. Alright. So no matter what I do, this is probably gonna end up really shitty because, so if I resize it like this, and then I resize it like this, and then I resize it like this. Yep. Then, I'm gonna paste number. Well, not necessarily. I can just copy this directly from. Just gonna grab. Nope. This is the real. All right. This is the fake one. This is the paintception inside the paint. So yeah. Copy this. This time we're not. I don't want the top bit, and I don't want bottom bits. I'm gonna grab this, and I'm gonna be all right. All right. So I hope this works. Oh wait, this won't work because it's in. Oh well. Um. I suppose I can take this and then I can save as. Now I'm gonna take its original folder and it would be like this. Nope. Nope. Wrong folder. This folder. This. Here. 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 Nope. Shit, where is it? Prototypes. HE series. And I'm gonna save it like Mac.png. And I'll open. God damn it. Am I gonna have to do this all the time? I don't know. Gonna open this. Alright. Now, let's see how much this matches up. So if the center line is a boot here, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna use this to remove the stuff that's not part of a center line, such as this. So yeah, I'm gonna zoom in just to check to make sure that it's on the same pixel. Yeah, it is. Alright. So, here's how I'm gonna copy it. I'm gonna take my selector and place this on the black. I'm gonna move it over here. This way I get a nice reference point on my diagonal line, on the diagonal black and white area. Alright, so let's put this here. The black and white area that is the tail. Black and white area. Like, the diagonal black and white area. Alright, so this looks fine. There we go. And, I don't know which are... Well, I don't know which is the wing. Which wing is... Okay, I'm guessing this is the wing. This is the main wing. These are the stabilizers. And this is the horizontal. This is the rudder. The stabilizer that contains the rudder. So, here's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna, I guess leave it as it is, because I'm not really interested in this right now. I'm just gonna do this, and I'm gonna be like, save as. Yep, this is fine. Now I'm gonna go back here. And, oh yeah, by the way, I'm just gonna change the panel up a bit, because, the panel has been this panel for a long time for my custom designs. And the thing about this panel is, it's slightly off. Like, the, HUD. It's not really on center. So I can just move it right a bit. I don't know how well this will translate. But I'm gonna be like, okay. And now, reload textures. Here we go. See that? See that? It works. Now, as for where my landing gear is, it doesn't show. My engine's now red, which is good. Not. But at least you have a rough idea of what it's supposed to look like. So it turns out I actually didn't need to resort to GIMP. But, and here's the thing. While this is pretty much perfect in every way, it's not. So I guess I was lying when I said it was pretty much perfect in every way. So, I'm not gonna redo the whole thing. I'm just gonna make some minor adjustments. First off, I'm gonna line up the two textures, the top and bottom, the left and right textures. I actually don't know which is which, but it's fine. It doesn't matter. So here is my middle line. It'll be like, hey yo, what's up? Now number 2, I'm gonna because I don't want to act. Well, I don't. Yeah, I don't want an ugly ass tail. So and I don't want this bit to show. So I'm just gonna delete this whole part. Look at the bottom. It looks so good. Well, it doesn't, but it looks so possibly fine. Now, let's move this stuff. I just want to move it 1 pixel to the front. Now this will create some problems, no doubt, but I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna take the bottom plane, move it 2 pixels to the front, and I'm gonna take the top plane, no. Alright, let's try again. Okay, this is getting difficult. Okay, what if I just zoom out and do both planes at the same time? Radical idea. So I'm gonna take both planes and 2. Alright, that's it moved ahead. Tiniest bit. Now what other issue is there? Are all the doors and windows roughly where they're supposed to be? Yes, yes they are. But I don't want this ugly line on the top. This ugly split. So, yeah, I'm just gonna remove this as well. Just gonna freeform select. It's gonna be like, oops, bye-bye. And this as well. Yeah, it's okay if I remove a tiny bit of. So it turns out using paint to resize it wasn't a total failure. But let's try to reload this again. Yes, now it makes more sense. Alright, so let's check this in reference to our seating plan. Alright, so we have 2 doors in the front, 1 door there, 1 door here, in the back behind the wing, and yeah, windows as it closes out, which is really cool. This is really cool. I'm impressed with myself. I mean, I'm not gonna do the rest because the engine, well, no, primarily because I don't know where the engine is. Like, I can't spot it. But, hold on. So, I've got an interesting idea. It's gonna be dumb, but I'm gonna do it. Alright. So, I'm gonna draw random lines. So I'm gonna go with black, gray, lighter gray, I guess wood, shit, Caucasian. Well, there already is red, so that's no point. Orange, you rather eat an apple. The color of my piss. Lemonade. Cheap lemonade. Grass is greener. And grass is really paler, actually. Now let's save this. Let's reload it. Nope, our lines don't show up. I wonder why. Alright, so, I guess, let's see, we can't. Nope. I don't know why. Okay, so this is, what does this mean? Okay. So this means that I should be able to, open it up. And it should be saved and changed. This is paint too. This is paint. Yep. So yeah, now all the edges are defined. That's good because now I can edit it some more. So here's what else I'm gonna edit. I am actually really unpleased with the entire, having this line just visible at the top. So I'm gonna remove it mostly. And this line as well. Just gonna remove it. Alright, now that's touch up number 1. Number 2 is I think maybe now it's time to give it some no, hold on. So, anyway, we proved this works, so we don't need to paint back. Let's copy this, paste it here. So let's do this becomes a long range, so that it's probably essentially the same paint. But with some minor differences. Alright. So first off, what shall we name the plane? Let's name it, the most creative name I can think of. And, because we don't want to put it on the, fuselage, let's actually put this on the, wing. Or whatever's... Nah. Hold on. So this is about right. Let's Control C this. And it'll be like, okay. So yeah, we already have a backup in the form of, I guess, hold on. That's the problem with having so many windows open at one time. Now, download Steam. Here we, yeah, well, it's fine. That's just a minor correction, really. So, let's save this and figure out where the high efficiency. Nope. Reload textures. Right, so this is the correct one. This is the incorrect one. Got it. And then this, I'm gonna try to, nope. I'm gonna, nope. Uh, there we go. Yes. Even though it's really low res. But it's still my plane, damn it. Alright. So, that is enough texturing for this plane. Now let's open up this plane. See, now we have the same textures loaded. Pretty much the same. Yep, same textures loaded. And, yeah. Now we're just gonna basically put up a new paint. Open file. The long range. And now, it's the same idea. So I'm gonna delete this. And here we go. And this time I'm gonna make it 36. So alright, so that's half. And then this is 1/4. So this will be 1/5. And this will be for the flip side. And then, like with this one, we can make some trims. that was wrong. That was wrong as well. Let's just take this and ruffle stomp this part. Gone. 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 Alright. Now let's reload textures. In fact, because this is LR, so it doesn't have rare windows. Nah, no. It's fine to have rear windows. It's fine to have rear windows. Alright, so let's touch up the panel. Let's move this slightly to the right. And hope that we got it on center. If not, fuck it. Anyway, viewpoint. Minimum control. Airspeed. Y. That'll probably be like 140. Or 130. Let's just go with 140. And then stalling and landing configuration. Let's go with... It's actually more, but let's just go with 90. Stalling it. Let's go with 120. Climb speed with one engine out. I'm gonna go with... yeah, just... This is a typical figure. So 240. For the long range because its midpoint is lower. And then flap extend, it's a... First detent. Well, no, this is for the maximum. So, I guess this is the maximum. We'll give it a limit of 160. And for the first notch flaps, yeah, 250 is fine. Landing gear extend, 250 is fine. V-no will be, unfortunately, 250 because it's not gonna be great. And then yeah, whatever. And this is also not gonna be great. So we're gonna make it 0.9. Positive G's, negative G's, unlimited. So negative, yeah, just give it 0 because I don't want it to, like, explode. Actually, you can't do that. Alright, fine. So let's just give it 5 up and 4 down. Even though it's... Nah. Let's make it realistic. Alright, so knots. Airliner. Pitch and volume are controlled by... What does this mean? Why wouldn't it be controlled by angle of attack? Well, I guess that makes sense. Whatever. Install warning, alpha is... Thing is, on initial takeoff, I'm gonna exceed this stall margin just at the initial. So, I'm gonna increase it a tiny bit, but nah, 10 degrees is fine. It's okay to hear beep. Alright, let's see. Alright, where's the pilot's viewpoint? Pilot's viewpoint is fine as well. And external lights. I would want at least one light. Just a landing light. So it's gonna be, I suppose, yeah, we can look at it here. Vertically. Longitudinally. And then it's gonna be a landing. Well, actually I could do all the lights from... Yeah, see, I didn't know, because I usually just roll like this, so I can't see the preview, so I thought I had to do it by memory. But right now, this makes a lot more sense. Alright, so, let's go with... Let's go with 300 feet lights. Oh, let's go with, yeah, 40. It's not great, and this is in no way representative of realistic conditions, but it's good enough. And we'll take nav right, nav left, and nav tail. Alright, so nav right will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I usually don't do lights because, again, like I said, I didn't really consider the existence of this preview part, this preview section until just now. This makes it so much easier. I can just be like 1, 2, 3, and boom, that's my right light. Then my left light will just be 1, 4, 4, and then 130, -3, boom. And then my rear light will be about 240. And height will be like this. Okay. So, that's the lighting done. But what about everything? Well, I don't think anything else matters right now. I'm just gonna save this, and I'm gonna put my I guess everything. So this is a print screen, just so I don't have to so I can just enter the values and don't have to look at the. And here another print screen, which we will. This viewpoint is fine. Cockpit object in outside it. So it's aircraft panel visibility. So outside aircraft structure in 3D cockpit views and external views. So yeah, that makes sense. So let's print this screen and put it here. Now I realize something. This plane, if you look at this panel, it doesn't have everything. Like basically the only things that work are the leveler, pitch, altitude hold, speed hold, fucking horn. I don't know if you even hear it. You probably don't. Heading hold, and this doesn't work because I don't have a radio. And I also have like spoilers, throttle, flaps. Does all work. Aileron trim, elevator trim, rudder trim. And I actually put these up up here a bit, so that just put this here. And put throttle here. It's for easier access. Put this here. this here, this here, this here. This is of course your VSI, and this is your directional gyro, which is what you will be using for navigation because I don't have a working VOR installed in this panel. So yeah, this is basically it. So of course you can adjust your barometer, although I don't think I have a actual indicator of what setting your altimeter is at, so but you can always press this button to set it to standard. So that's this. I'm going to save, and then I'm going to open, save, and I'm going to open the low power, and I'm going to do the same to it. So viewpoint, check our, you don't, I probably could have done a better paint job with using GIMP, but this is fine. This is fine. Alright, let's go through this. It's external lights. 3, 4. And this will be landing. Nav right. Nav left. Nav tail. This will be 4, -5. This will be 300, 4. Now these lights will be always on because, yeah, for reasons. 144, 130, -3. 144, 130, -3. 3, 240. So there we go. Those are our lights. Now I can close this. Don't save, it's fine. Already got everything I need. And here. Alright, so here are our limits. The MCA 140, it's probably like generous, but it's fine. I mean, it's probably like generous and like I can probably control the plane lower because due to that huge ass rudder, but still, it's fine. 120, 240, 160, 250, 250. Vino is 250. And Viennese, this. And MMO is 0.9er. You don't want to go much higher than that. Of course, this is 4. And 2, which we gotta be really careful pitching down. And this thing has quite a powerful elevator, so yeah. Stall warning is pitch and volume, controlled by angle of attack, and alpha is on 10 degrees. Speed units, knots, cockpit, airliner. Minimum runway, this actually matters. So I could go back and do the other one as well. So let's find the runway length for Kilga because I remember successfully taking off from there. So Kilga. The runway length is now the thing is, this thing can land on short runways. It just can't take off on short runways, so you gotta be really careful with setting the limits. Because if you have like an absolute emergency, you can probably like land on just any old runway, but declare distances. So we're just gonna assume it says 7,000 feet. I don't know what it actually says. I'm a pilot and I don't know what. Yeah, it's 7,000 feet. So we're just gonna set the minimum to I think 2,000 feet is reasonable. That's a very reasonable limit, if I'm being perfectly honest. Alright, so this is done. No, wait. Is this done? Viewpoint. Nope. Viewpoint. Aerial. This will be awesome, but... Ah. Hmm. 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 Now, aerial refueling port would be supremely useful in the regional version. Because that means that you can carry this huge payload and go far without lugging all that fuel around. And because it doesn't need much fuel, so I mean, I think the math works out. But it's a very, very precise maneuver, and I don't think you can achieve it in any airliner. Or even if you can, it's just, yeah. I just don't want to deal with that right now. It's too complex. Maybe in the next version. Yeah, I'm gonna have a next version. Yep. So I'm gonna have a next version. And, let's limit this to 2,000 feet runways. Just because 2,000 feet is, like, really... It's probably the bare minimum for any plane of this size, you know? So yeah, 2,000 feet is... Alright, save. And, one last thing. I'm just gonna brand it as Lysis Shipyard. Because this is part of Lysis Shipyard. It's not, completely, I suspect this is gonna look so ugly, but, so I'm just gonna save, and then, yep, lice, 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 lice. Yep, that's so ugly. But it works. So this is Lysis Shipyard, high efficiency, long range. And the other will be high efficiency, short range. So I'm just gonna, or high efficiency, regional. And the thing is, with this signature, it's pretty easily removable. L I C E. So yeah, that's the paint job portion of the plane done. I don't really care about the engines. Like I just want to get the general proportions of the you know, the gates. I mean the windows and doors out. So yeah, now what? Now we can close this, and we can open X-Plane and actually fly it for the first time. I'm gonna cut this video.